This video is for fitting Ultraglide corded rail outside a window recess. Fitting an Ultraglide corded curtain rail requires just a few general hand tools, some simple planning, and, most importantly, careful measuring. Make sure that you have all of the parts by checking the contents list in the instruction leaflet provided with your product. If you are missing any parts, please call the helpline on the number provided in the instruction leaflet. We recommend that you fix the curtain rail to a pre-installed wooden batten if possible. If you are fixing to a studded or plasterboard wall or masonry, please ensure that you have the correct wall plugs to suit your type of wall. These may be different from the wall plugs provided with the rail kit. If you are in any doubt, please consult your local DIY store, retailer, or a professional builder. Consider how you want your curtain to look when it's in place. Will it cover light switches, sockets, or other devices? Will you be able to easily and safely reach the curtain to operate the cord when installed? Clear a space around you so that you have plenty of room to work. Before commencing, you will need the following tools: drill and drill bits, pencil, screwdriver, spirit level, hacksaw, and file. The rail is telescopic and can be wall fixed or ceiling fixed, either inside or outside the window recess. Before extending the rail, please ensure the retaining band that holds the master slides and gliders in place within the rail is cut. When you have decided where you want to fit your rail, use the spirit level to mark out the position of the rail. If you are fitting outside the window recess, this should be approximately 10 centimeters above the window. You should leave approximately 15 centimeters either side of the recess to allow the curtains to stack back. The rail end brackets are handed, meaning that each one fits either on the right-hand side or the left-hand side when viewed from inside the room. There is a letter R or L punched out of the stainless steel internal part to identify the correct hand. When you have selected the correct hand, separate the inner and outer sections of the bracket by removing the small screw in the side. This will make it easier to reach the fixing screws during assembly. Holding the outer part of the bracket up to the fixing line, mark off the screw holes with the pencil. If you are mounting onto a wooden batten, drill a 2 mm diameter hole at the marked positions and tighten the screws into the brackets. If you are fixing directly onto plaster, studded wall or masonry, drill the correct size holes for the wall plugs and screws that you are using. Insert the wall plugs into the drilled holes and tighten the screws into the brackets. Reassemble the rail end bracket, ensuring that the small screw is securely tightened. When you have securely fixed the rail end brackets, lift the rail into position and insert the lug on one of the pulley housings into the receiving channel on the rail end bracket, and push the front of the pulley housing so that it clicks into the rail end bracket. Extend the rail until it reaches the other rail end bracket and repeat the last step to secure the other end of the rail. You may find it easier if two people fit longer lengths. If the rail is more than 1.5 meters long, or if you extend the rail by more than 30 centimeters, you will need to use intermediate support brackets to secure the rail. If you are using one bracket, it should be positioned at the midpoint of the window. If you use more than one, they should be evenly spaced along the rail. If you are mounting onto a wooden batten, drill a 2 mm hole at the marked positions and tighten the screws into the intermediate support brackets. If you are fixing directly onto plaster, studded wall or masonry, drill the correct size holes for the wall plugs and screws that you are using. Insert the wall plugs into the drilled holes and tighten the screws into the intermediate support brackets. Refit the rail into the rail end brackets in the same manner as previously, ensuring that it fits neatly under the intermediate support brackets. If you need to alter the reach of the intermediate support bracket, loosen the fastening screw and move the bracket arm backwards or forwards as required. Retighten the screw once the bracket is in the correct position. There is a locking clamp underneath the bracket which is operated by using a flathead screwdriver. When you clip the bracket lip onto the front face of the outer section of the rail, turn the clamp anti-clockwise, so that the part that says outer engages with the rail. When you clip the bracket lip onto the front face of the inner, narrower section of the rail, turn the clamp clockwise, so that the part that says inner engages with the rail. If you have extended the rail, you may need to center the master slides. Pull the cord so that each master slide returns to its own end of the rail. You will notice that one master slide does not fully return to the gliders. Unhook the cord from the locking mechanism on the unknotted master slide, but keep a firm hold of the cord to prevent losing it in the rail channel. Slide the master slide towards the end of the rail until it reaches the gliders. Pull the cord drop until the slack at the back of the master slide has been taken up and loop the cord firmly around the locking mechanism. Check that the master slides meet in the centre by pulling on the cords. Repeat the previous steps if necessary. If you want to change the cording system from right hand to left hand, unhook the loop at the master slide and pull through some of the slack cord. This will reduce the cord on the right hand side. Using a small hook, locate the cord on the left-hand pulley and pull downwards. This will reduce the cord at the master slide. Repeat the process until all the cord hangs on the left-hand side and then reattach the loop on the master slide. Finally, check the master slides meet at the centre point of the rail. For ceiling fixing or fixing to the top of the window recess, you do not need the rail end brackets. On the ceiling, mark the end positions and the midpoint of where you want the rail to go, and, using the spirit level, draw a line between the 2 points. The rail must be positioned at least 7 centimetres from the wall. Remember to leave 15 centimetres at either side of the window for the curtains to stack back if you are fixing to the ceiling outside the window recess. Mark the hole fixing positions located at the top of the pulley housing. To ceiling fix the intermediate support brackets, remove the bracket arm from the wall mounting and screw the bracket through the screw holes after marking the positions on the ceiling. Small children and babies can easily become entangled in the loop of a cord, so you must fit the tension pulley to prevent access to the cord loop. Using the 2 screws supplied, fix the tension pulley to the skirting board, wall or windowsill directly under the cord loop. Extend the neck of the pulley until you expose a hole in the side of the pulley arm. Insert a pin or nail into this hole to hold the pulley neck in the extended position. Remove the central barrel of the pulley by pulling it down and out. Place the cord loop inside the pulley and replace the barrel in its original position, ensuring that it clicks into position. Take up the cord slack in the pulley by pulling one of the knotted cord ends at the master slide until the cord loop sits inside the pulley barrel. Tie a knot in the cord directly behind the master slide. Remove the pin or nail from the hole in the pulley neck. The neck will now slide back inside the pulley body and tighten the cord in the tension pulley. If the cord still feels a little slack, go back to the master slide and pull the cord tighter, retying the knot when the cord feels tight in the tension pulley. Only when you are satisfied that the cord is tight in the tension pulley, cut the excess cord at the master slide, being careful to cut the cord in front of the knot so that the knot stays in place. If you remove the knot, the cord will unravel. If the cord becomes twisted, rotate the head of the tension pulley to untwist the cord. Now you are ready to hang your curtains.